We have this 84 GMC K10 behind us here, and this thing has been sitting for 10 years. It's a barn find, but I say that in quotations because this is my own barn and it's actually my own truck. It's just been sitting for that long. As you can see, the bed is just full of junk. It's storage now, and we want to revive this truck and actually get it going, get it on the road. If I remember right, something happened to the engine on this. Jeez. And our first step's going to be to get it out of the barn, and I don't know exactly what we're going to find. Oh, it's got a carburetor and stuff on it, so that's good. Ooh, and wasps. Oh gosh. All right, it's a little bit of a hazard in here, but you get the picture. First step, we got to get these tires aired up. We're going to try to get this thing pulled out of here. If you guys want to follow along on this process, we're going to do a video for every piece of the way, and this video is just getting it out of the barn and kind of seeing what we're working with. But each step, we're going to show the progress. I imagine there's going to be some extensive engine work that's going to have to happen, but follow along and find out.
I think your tire's flat.
It's a little low. Let's hope it takes air. I think it will. Come on, baby. She's ready to go. Ready to roll.
Oh, no.
Dude, he was flapping his little tail at me. All right, we're just going to let this thing air up. We got another one on the other front that's flat. Well, one of the tires wouldn't take air, so the front right tire is still flat. We're going to try to pull her out anyways. All right, we got the old beast pushed up. We finally got the other tire to take some air. So let's just walk around this thing and take a look at it. It's got a pretty cool back bumper on it. I believe this thing has a 4-inch lift on it. It's got some Super Swamper boggers on it. You can see the dust coat on it. Yeah, I think it's about 9 years, 10 years, somewhere around there. And if you look at the hood on this bad boy, it says 6.2 diesel, but this hood was off of a different truck. So, that is a 350. It's got center bolt valve covers on it, so it has Vortec heads on it. Before this thing was parked, it had an engine issue. I think it was clattering. So it could be a camshaft or something like that. So I think probably the next step is we're going to clean this thing up a little bit, get some of the dust off of it. We'll go ahead and slap a battery in this thing and then see if it'll even crank over. I mean, the engine's been sitting for almost 10 years, so hopefully it's not locked up. I don't think it will be. It's been in that barn the whole time, but we'll just have to see. All right, we're going to quickly attach this hood just because we get pretty high winds out here, and well, first bolt dropped. All right, well, we got the hood on there. That way we don't have to worry about it blowing off. Guess we can look at the engine a little closer. So this thing was painted hot pink. Looks like it does have a mechanical fuel pump on it. And then we do have headers. Oof. Okay, so the problem must have been on this side of the engine because that valve cover, here's the gasket for it, and the bolts are out. And we don't have any bolts. So, well, I don't know, we'll have to find some bolts, but those are Vortec heads, so should be able to find some valve cover bolts for that. It's got a clutch fan on it. Huh, it's a blue cable for the power. Oh, it's got a performance Holley on it, so that's a somewhat newer carburetor on it. Is it vacuum secondary? Yep. It's a vacuum secondary. Looks like a manual choke. I wonder what the fuel is going to be like on this thing. We'll probably end up having to drain the tank or tanks. We'll have to figure out where the selector is for the tanks. I actually don't even know.
Right inside.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I saw it right there, underneath the.
Oh, it's electric? Oh, okay. I'd be surprised if that works. Yeah, there are some signs of rats being in here. There's a lot of rat crap down in there. You can see that we had the gauges out at one point. I don't remember exactly why. Maybe I was putting a new temperature gauge in there. But it's a pretty cool truck. It's a 4-speed manual. It is a GMC High Sierra trim on it, and I was looking at this back window. That's kind of cool. It's got a sliding back window on it. So yeah, I think this truck will be pretty cool once we get it fixed up. So you guys will have to follow along. In the next video, like I said, we're going to put a battery in it. We're going to see if we can get this engine to spin over. See you guys next time.